This is not a political podcast.
Yeah.
This is just an interesting observation on the tech industry at the moment.
Well, this is
Where
something that happened. Yeah, and it got super viral on Twitter.
CEO of Vercel was here photographing himself with the Prime Minister of Israel. You might be pro-Israel, you might be pro-Palestine. That's not the point here. But the onslaught, the exodus of Vercel from this tweet was wild. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
If you scroll up a little bit, you see, yeah,
This one?
yeah. So
Yeah.
he's replying saying, not the flex that you think it is.
How could you not know? I don't know, because the CEO of
I'm
Replit
sure he
is
knew that
getting
it
this.
is, yeah, this is going to be controversial. I'm like, you cannot tell me otherwise. He knew that.
Mm.
But why did he do it? You see there, Linus, we have, he's also kind of like I know, I follow him. He's like, yeah. So people are not happy. So basically, here's what happened. CEO of Vercel takes a picture with Netanyahu, and people are not happy with it. So what do they start doing? They start canceling Vercel subscriptions. And
Mm.
Vercel is known for being quite expensive, by the way. Like when you get in, it can get really expensive. But anyway, people are canceling subscription, and I'm sure he saw that coming. You
Just
cannot
yeah,
do this and not see it coming.
yeah.
Uh, we don't know how many people are unsubscribing. Yeah,
It's one thing to say that you are, another thing to be like, well, Vercel is a very, very simple platform, which is why it got so popular. So, but a lot of
yeah,
people are moving on to Replit though. Here's the thing,
yeah,
for some reason, Replit. I think it's because, to be honest, I think it's because Amjad is very vocal about his political views and he's very pro-Palestine. I think, and so
yes, he,
where one is there, the other's there, and so a lot of people, and he's making tweets on how to move next year's projects onto Replit and making it easier for those people. So he's definitely fighting the Palestine corner here.
like, why would you do this as a company owner if you try to, I don't know, like it's kind of like mixing your company with these with politics. Especially this one is very sensitive at this time, and it's not just customers moving away. I bet there are some resignations happening as well. People might not continue working in the company, and people might not want to join the company, and this is something you don't want to do. Especially like we know of Microsoft, for example. They had deals with the US military, right?
Mm-hmm.
uh, that caused some people not wanting to work there. Or with Facebook, with everything that Facebook Meta does, some people might not want to work there. But when you look at SpaceX, if you are a top engineer, and I know Elon Musk, he also became very polarizing recently, well, in the past year or so. But regardless of Elon Musk, if you look at what SpaceX is doing, and what you could be working at SpaceX, or I don't know, like in a finance company as an engineer, you'd probably choose SpaceX because of the cool things that they are doing and the cool brand that they are doing. So my point being, the branding of the company really matters for the people who will support it, including people who want to work at your company.
Mm.
And this is a net negative for Vercel, I believe.
Mm. I mean, it's funny you mention Elon Musk, because I know he's not quite tech, but he is tech. Like, and his chumminess with Donald Trump, right? And
Yeah.
again, love or loathe Donald Trump, doesn't matter. Point is, when did tech merge or get so political? Or obviously, a lot of people are going to have their own thoughts and feelings on this, but I think of artists, I think of musicians and things like that, where you take John Lennon, or Paul McCartney being wife beaters and things like they've been horrendous people. Maybe not so much now because
Yeah.
John Lennon is dead, but you separate the artist from the person in some ways. I don't know. I guess I'm just saying it's interesting how Guy felt the need to merge his political beliefs with
Yeah.
his work. It's messy because you could get into social media, revealing too much about people's lives. You could get into, I don't know, there's just so many avenues you can go down. But long story short is that it's left him in a bit of a mess. And I wonder if he's there thinking, was it worth it? Because people feel very passionate about their political beliefs. So maybe he's like, you know what? I don't want these people on my platform if they're anti-Israel or whatever it is. Because there's something to do with Argentina there as well, I think. He had an Argentina flag just at the top there. I think that's Argentina, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I don't know what's up. I don't know.
Either way, I mean, yeah, I'm not too well versed on this sort of stuff, but yeah,
Like, you should let us know what you think in the comments below. If it's fine for a company to do this. This is like what I'm interested in, not what side you are in. On That's a different discussion. But yeah, I don't get it. Why a company CEO would do that.
this is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the battle.